Canada. A Paralympian and former military member asked for assistance in her home, a stair lift.
What?
The government's answer? Drop dead.
Are you retarded?
Literally.
It's not a rhetorical question. Are you retarded?
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is What's Next.
Was fucking trash.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. Of course, this is What's Next, your daily dose of common sense and facts. Canada. Canada, you know, snowy plains, you know, Canadian Mounties, you know, home of hockey and maple syrup, and of course, the skirt wearer, Castro Jr., one little Justine Trudeau. Well, Justin Trudeau government has had a tumultuous era. And I mean, of course, as anybody who's been paying any attention over the last year, can you say truckers, vaccines, coof, nonsensical mandates, and just plain stupidity on Trudeau's administration's part? But can it get worse? I don't know if this is worse, but this is right up there only because of what the government represents. Let's take a look, shall we? This comes out of New York Post. Christine Gauthier rips Canadian government for offering to euthanize her. Yes, a Paralympian and former military member who basically asked a simple request was told to drop dead. Nice. And there she is right there. She wanted a little help, not death. A paraplegic, former Canadian military member is ripping her government, which offered to euthanize her after she complained about delays about having a wheelchair lift installed in her home. Retired Army Corporal Christine Gauthier, who competed for Canada at the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Paralympics, testified in Parliament Tuesday that the Veterans Affairs Canadian caseworker offered the opportunity for a medically assisted death and even provide the equipment. Wow, so generous of you. Thank you, Canada. Quote, I have a letter saying that if you're so desperate, madam, we can offer you MAID, medical assistance in dying. I didn't know that existed, but then again, I'm not Canadian. Said Gauthier, who injured her back during an 89 training accident. Testifying in French before the House Commons Veteran Committee. She also said that she's been fighting for a home wheelchair ramp for 5 years and expressed her concerns about the assisted dying offer in a recent letter to Prime Minister Justine Skirtwearer. Quote, I sent a letter to the Prime Minister Trudeau and the Veterans Committee, offered me MAID and would supply the equipment, said Gauthier. Gauthier's ordeal is absolutely unacceptable, Trudeau said Friday. I'm sure he said that at the, generosity of his heart. Quote, we're following up with investigations. We are changing protocols to ensure what should seem obvious to us all, that it's not the place for the Veterans Affairs, who are supposed to be there in support of the people who stepped up to serve their country and offer them medical assistance in dying. Yeah, I need a wheelchair ramp. I need a lift. Here you go. Time to die. Nice. In a testimony before the same committee last week, Veterans Minister Lawrence Macaulay revealed that 4 other Canadian military veterans were offered MAID option by now suspended Veterans Service agents. The cases have been referred to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Again, it's the Canadian government. Should anyone be surprised that this skirt wearer and his administration would do stupid ass shit like this, especially when it comes to those who put their lives on the line for your country, for their country, but not for you, for their country. But of course, for Trudeau to make sure that this gets done properly, he had to jump in front of it quickly before he got roasted. Well, that was too late. Once Miss Gauthier was told to literally drop dead, and here's how, because she requested lift assistance in her home through the Veterans Affairs Committee or agency. this is what she got. And as I just read, this is not the first time. This has happened to 4 other military veterans. How pathetic, how fucking sad that this is. But then again, this is the Canadian government. This is what you Canadians voted for when you voted for Justine Trudeau. Hopefully, everything gets straightened out with her and other military veterans who need help, who need real assistance, and not told to die. Wow. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.